riding's been awesome so far today. Just absolutely having a ball. Alright, now how did I get through this last one? Here. There we go. Oh yeah! What's going on, guys? It's MitchMotoMaths here. We're out at Motorfit again. We're just making sure that our Roadbook readers were calibrated. We're out doing a last shakedown before open roads in a couple of weeks. Yeah, so we're just double checking calibrations. Setup's working. So I've got a tablet now. I was using a phone the last time we came out here. Like I said when I did the sunset, I found the screen to be too small. The other thing is modern phones these days don't have a regular headphone plug, which means the setup that we have with the switch block wouldn't plug into it, and the Bluetooth one was too unreliable. To use, just because it was kind of cheap. It has been a little while since Disappointment. That was the last time I went out for a ride. So we're just making sure we're all hunky-dory for open roads. So it'll be in a desert run, which will give me a little bit of an extra challenge, just because we've seen how I am in sand conditions. So for those of you that don't know, Open Roads is a navigation rally based. They're based out of Victoria, but they've got a couple that are operating in New South Wales and things like that. So it's a navigation rally, so roadbooks, which are the same style as what is used in Dakar rallies, which is just a direction, you know, it's a distance and a description of what you have to do at that distance. So it might be turn left, might be, and they come with pictures, right? So even if you're a little bit not sure what to do, you can just look at the pictures. They've got pictures, so you've got the distance on the left, picture in the middle, and any warnings or words that needs to go with the pictures. So like, you know, if you're potential to come across other traffic, or you know, it's a restricted speed zone. As you can see, like, I've got a big section that is like it's 2 and a bit Ks. I need to, so I got to 12 Ks before the next instruction. Even then, that's just keep on the path. So when you're doing a rally and you see those sorts of instructions, that's your time to really just focus on your riding. And then when you've got to feel that, oh, I'm about, you know, 300, 400 meters from the next instruction, you can refresh what that instruction is. And if you've got some big gaps, which when I did the Sunset Rally, there was sections where there was like 10, 15 Ks and you're going straight, it's a good time just to sit a little bit below your sort of max pace and plan ahead. So this is the intermediate track from Myrtleford Open Roads, which was earlier this year. Because they're PDFs of the roadbooks, once the event's over, a lot of people that do them will share, like if you have a friend that did it, they can very easily share it with you. Oh yeah. So I'm really, like, anyone that's watched my videos since I started making videos will have noticed a significant improvement in riding ability, and where that improvement's come from is just riding. That's the one big thing. Like, you can be taught all of this stuff, but if you don't actually get out and ride, you won't get better. Like, so one thing, like I found, and it's the same for any skill, and it's the same I talk to my students about, and it's just, you need to practice. Like, you get someone to teach you the basics, and you practice those basics. Then once you're ready to improve, you improve by learning some new skills. And there goes Nathan. And eventually, you'll be able to ride like him. You know, not like me. Yeah, that is... I could just hear him coming, and then I was like, oh, he's here. Now the course is a little bit less than 80 k's for us because we're both on rec reg bikes, and this open roads didn't really have a lot in place. Well, there's a lot of we can't, you know, the rec reg bike started halfway through the course because they couldn't start at the start because it was a one of the roads that's not classed for a rec reg bike. I can't remember what they call them. But yeah, if you're going to be at open roads, make sure to comment and try and find me out. Like, you look for the guy with the big safari tank and WR that kind of has no idea what they're doing, and that's me. Alright. Alright, and we got a little log hop. Whew. Oh, we came the other way through this last time, so let's... Alright, now how did I get through this last time? Yeah, so we're, after that little tree escapade, just using this time to catch my breath a little bit. And let my lenses defog. So we've got about 1.5 k's until we're hard left, which I think is where we came on to this little track when we came out here last time. But yeah, open roads, awesome way to challenge yourself. Meet a whole bunch of like-minded riders and just have a bit of fun. Ride all weekend. Get to see some awesome parts of Victoria and New South Wales. So there's another one in Lithgow. I think it's the weekend after Little Desert. So there is plenty of riding going on for some people over the period of a couple of weeks. Whoop. Here. got over that relatively unscathed. Ooh, a couple of little branches. This could be... there we go. There we go. Yeah, so had a nice little steep section just before. I didn't see it coming, so I didn't have the GoPro recording before it came up. But this is steep, apparently. Yep. I'll just go out in the grass. Woo. I got horsepower, baby! I had the ultimate temptation to mock pedal power with them, but I resisted that temptation. Oh yeah! Nathan just told me that he hit a wallaby. Apparently it scampered away though, so it was at least okay enough to run away from him, so there's no way you can stop to help it. Hopefully it's okay. Just a little bit annoyed. That'd be ideal. There you go, Nathan. Woo. The other thing you can do is, if you know someone's doing the same track as you and you're confident in their navigating abilities, you can cheekily follow them for a little bit. The one big thing though is, don't rely on it too much, because one, you got someone like Nathan compared to me, I already can't see him. Well, very slightly I can see him. But I also know I'm 200 k's from the next tulip. That tulip is just to stay on the track. Nathan must have come onto that too strong. That was close. Nathan will make some roadbooks for the high country area. Go out, test them, make sure they're flashing. We'll start putting them up. Just trying to find the best way to share them other than a Google Drive. So I'm thinking Dropbox. If you've got any suggestions, comment below. But the idea is just to get people out practicing their roadbooks so they can see how fun it is, and then start coming to open roads and getting open roads a bit more popularity, so they start running them a bit more frequently. There's a log. Addy. we got over that log relatively easily. Had to do a little bit of a stop and start. So about 500 meters from the next turn. Okay. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get this. Let's go here. Alright, I was going to try and do this with my feet on the pegs, but I decided against it. So we finished the Roadbook, so we're just making our way back along the tracks to the cars. Yeah, so everything in the shakedown's gone well. Just need to make sure when I'm using the tablet I'm tightening it up as far as it can go and making sure that the ball mount itself is in properly. Alright, so after a successful shakedown we're heading back to the cars. Make sure if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the open roads video. Hope you enjoyed.